Tell you a quick story of what happened to me last night. So, of course, I was camped under there. I was in my hammock. About 300 yards that way, there's a road crossing. And so, occasionally, we're out in the middle of nowhere, kind of. So, occasionally, you'll see a car, some headlights. And so anyway, I'm laying here and trying to get sleep. And there's some headlights showed up there. They turned and actually drove down the path, and I thought, okay, what's fixing to happen here? Turns out it was a police car, and there's a couple policemen in there, and they got out and they shined their lights around. And I said, how you doing there? And so they said, well, staying out of the rain. I said, yeah. They said, yeah, technically you're not supposed to camp here, but since you're doing what you're doing, you'll be all right tonight. We don't really care. They said it's not really a designated site, and I said, all right. Anyway, they had asked me, where all I'd been down through there, and what I was planning on doing up this way. So I told them and talked to them about camping further on up, and they said I really needed to stay in the designated areas. Because there's one campsite down through there that's free to stay at, but it gets overrun with homeless people. And they said the closer I get into town there's even more homeless people that sleep around the trail and off the trail. So they said, that he wouldn't advise me to doing that. He said just stay to the campsites where you pay, or else ride way into town for a motel room for the night. So I'm not getting a motel room, so I'm just going to stay to the 2 designated campsites, which is going to cut my trip short. There'll be about 20 miles of the trail I won't get to do, but he said it's all just road crossings and stuff like that. You're in town basically, so he said it's not as out in the middle of nowhere as this is, so I don't really mind not doing that extra 20 miles. Alright, let's get this thing rolling. So back there in Alabama, it's blacktop, and we got concrete here in Georgia. So this should be a even smoother ride. It's about 8:35 in the morning. I got about 10 miles or so, and we'll get to Cedartown. Right over there is one of the other trailheads. No bathrooms, no water. So this morning it's about 61 degrees, something like that. Felt nice. Still feels pretty nice now. It's still in the 60s. So nice to finally have these fall temperatures. This is really pretty through here. It'd be even better if we had some nice fall colors. Now this concrete is nice. Good morning. Mile marker 57. Nice little place to stay dry there. There's another one of those little covered areas. It's really cool they do that. And it's starting to rain again just a little bit. Nothing serious. Mile 52. Got a loop-de-loop here. What's up? What's up? Another bridge. That's kind of neat. There's a little boardwalk. Alright. Coming into the depot. Isn't this cool? It's like we're showing up in a train. There's the depot. All right, so leaving Cedartown here, heading down the road. A guy back there was telling me that he got bit by a dog about 2.5 miles up, and so I'm really hoping that they have them dogs put up. So I've always said, love animals, but I hate pets. We're leaving Cedartown and we're heading toward the town of Rockmart. They say this is the hilliest section through here, so ready to do it. Steep down right here. The guy told me where he got attacked by those dogs. He said there was a new house being built. That looked like a new house right back there, so it might be right up here. House the dogs were at. So there was Hutto Road back there. So if anybody's coming through between Cedartown and Rockmart, when you get to Hutto Road, that was where those dogs were. So I didn't see them, so hopefully they're under lock and key much better than what they were. Supposedly they were on one of those electric dog fence things where they got a collar, and their collars had gotten weak, and so they just crossed through and then started terrorizing people coming down the path. So beware at Hutto Road. There's some steep hills through here. All right, got these places here where just a little down and a bigger up, a little down and a bigger up. Yeah, we're walking again. And I see a bench up here, and I'm going to use it. All right. It's pretty nice. Guys got a nice pasture out there. I think this is the highest point. Looks like it's all downhill over here. Mile marker 47. Honestly, wasn't as bad as what I thought it'd be, but it was still pretty tough. Didn't take as long to do it as I thought it would. So far, the downhill ahead, it looks like it's probably even going to be tougher going back up tomorrow. It's a lot more drawn out going down this way. Mile marker 46.1. Wow. Burn your brakes up. Yeah, I think it's going to be tougher coming up this tomorrow. All right. Ooh, Grady Road. Goats. I just happen to have my running with goats shirt on today. But I'm not gonna run with them today. I'm just gonna ride with them. Came up on this. Let's see what this is all about. So I got a nice little birding area. I go the train tracks there. Pretty cool. A place to hang out here. This is okay, so Camp Comet is just right down the trail there. Here's a spot that might be a decent little stealth spot if anybody wants to get here later and set up. If you got a freestanding tent, got a bench here. Of course, you might get woke up by a train. I think I'd rather stay here than over at the campsite anyway. When I pulled up, there was all kinds of sparrows just right out here. So, yeah, it's a good one here. I've been sitting here for a while at this spot. I've seen northern flickers, woodpecker, downies, indigo buntings, house wrens. I've seen several pine warblers. I've never seen them before. Got all kinds of stuff. This place is awesome. So if you're a bird watcher, just come over by Camp Comet. Just park at the trailhead close by. There's a train coming too. But tons of chickadees. Just all kinds of different birds. Several sparrows out in the bushes there. There goes a Gulf fritillary butterfly. This place is awesome. And the sun is coming out. It's been raining all morning. Oh, kingbirds. I see two kingbirds right over there. I've heard nuthatches. Have not seen them. Tufted titmice over there. This place is just awesome. Shortest train. World's shortest train right there. Had an amazing lunch. Saw a lot of cool birds here at this location. Gonna move on down the trail now. Sometimes I get caught up trying to make as many miles as I can, and I don't really stop and see things as much as I should. But I think for the rest of this trip, I'm not going to worry about pushing a lot of miles. If I want to come back out and do everything I didn't get to do another time, I will. Just passed a sign back there that said, safety first, wear your helmet. I've got on a ball cap. That's as close to a helmet as I'm gonna wear. If I'm riding on the road, I'll wear a helmet, or if I'm riding on a trail or something like that, you know, single track where I'm probably gonna kill myself or hurt myself, I'll wear a helmet. But on something like this, I'm not worried about a helmet. This is really pretty out here. Now, like I said, I'm just gonna take my time and just enjoy it and not worry about how many miles I do. Maybe I'm getting old. Nice farm out there. Looks like we're just going to cruise along with the railroad tracks here for a while. All right. So I can say you occasionally have to do this. Mile 44. So we got about 9 or 10 miles before we get to where we're going to camp. A nice little picnic spot there. Maximum fine of $1,000, 30 days in jail if you ride a motor vehicle down this path. There's a wildlife habitat. Railroad tracks. Get on the other side. Really switches back and forth a lot. There goes a cardinal. Open dawn to dusk. This trail. They just don't want people riding at night. The boardwalk. There's Lamar's Trail Shop. They're closed. There was signs a mile and a half mile back for Lamar's Trail Shop. Good thing I didn't get excited about going because it is closed. It says control your speed. It's because we got some sweet downhill. This section through here, it follows the road, but it's a lot of up and down. Nothing hard though, nothing like that crazy hill we did earlier, but very flowy. All right, we got a tunnel. The boardwalk, slippery when wet. Sound like a Bon Jovi album to me.
baseball field and all that. We're at Nathan Dean Sports Complex. Nice park here. I love these downs. Get a little air conditioned. This is the river walk here in Rock Mart. It is very nice. A nice bridge over there going over the creek. Welcome to Rock Mart. I think I'm going to get some ice cream.
I deserve this.
It's a beautiful town. If you're ever in the area, come check it out. A lot of tough hills between here and Cedartown, but boy, it was worth it. It's a nice town. When the train came through here, I wonder how close it came to those rocks. All right. Here's McDowell Road, 35. Uh-oh. I hate dogs. Alright, so that one may not be good. Planning on going down to that campground down there, but there's a dog just off the trail that's not wanting people to go down to get to the road to go to the campground. So I'm just going to go ahead and ride up a little bit and just see what goes on. I may try to cruise through there stealthily, or I may just jump on the highway and ride it down, because I am not going to get dog bit down here in Georgia. Alright, tunnel. Coots Lake Beach Trailhead. Mile 33. But there was a lot of work chopping through this hill to get a train through here. Sign Brushy Mountain Tunnel, 0.7. Check out this big tunnel. Woo! Hello! Wow, it's a big tunnel. Woo! Hello! Oh, that was cool. And, it's pretty awesome. It's a beautiful path here. Beautiful path. It's so quiet back in here. It's like 2:45 in the afternoon, and wanting to go up a little bit further and then turn around and go back and stay at that campground. But I would go down even further and then just camp out on the side, just like that place that just passed there. And if I had some water, I'd be able to do that, but there's no bathrooms, there's no trailheads or anything like that coming up where there's any water. So, quite a conundrum. I can go back up to where Coots Lake was, and there's a store right up there, and that's about mile 34 or something like that. And then I could take a highway straight down from there to that campground and avoid the dog. I hate dogs. Gotta hate them. I'm just gonna go and take that highway and go to the campsite like that and avoid the dog. All right, heading over to this campsite.
We got some bacon bits in there too. Yeah.